Greetings back there to everyone in the great state of Massachusetts and on the South Shore. This is Mike Galloucis. I'm a Colonel in the United States Army, and I'm greeting you from Baghdad, where today it's about 94 degrees, sunny and hot, and thankfully we haven't had too much enemy activity in the city this afternoon. I'm over here in Baghdad with several thousand soldiers. I'm most proud of my roots there back in the South Shore. I was born in Quincy, city of presidents, and I was raised in Hyde Park for some time, and then my family moved to Hull, and that's where I basically grew up, in Hull, Massachusetts. I'm a graduate of Hull High School, and I still have many friends back in that area, including very close friends that I've known all the way since third grade. So Hull remains a very important part of my life. Prior to me coming over here to Iraq, a lot of my friends back there hosted a party for me. It was kind of a farewell party, and I think many of them are hoping to do the same thing when I return. I will tell you that I remain a diehard Boston sports fan. In my office, I have a huge Red Sox sign. I also have posters of all of the prominent New England athletes. Got a chance to meet, while I was over here, the New England Patriots cheerleaders who came over here, which was a very nice afternoon. I also met New England Patriots tight end Ben Watson, and just really follow all of the things happening with the Boston sports team. Very excited to see the Red Sox win the American League East and to win that first game. Absolutely elated to see the Patriots start off 4-0, and I think they're going to have a great year and hopefully get back to the Super Bowl. And basketball was my main sport growing up, although I played other sports, football, but I really, basketball is my main sport, and my Celtics, and our Celtics finally basically went out and spent some money and got some quality players. So I'm looking for the team to really get back to some of their glory days. In my office, currently I have 3 hats displayed prominently, and that's the hat of the Patriots, of the Celtics, and of the Red Sox. And in the place where I'm staying, I have a Bruins hat. So there's no doubt of my affection for the New England sports teams. I've always been a big fan, and it's just so happy. I always brag about them, and I use examples of Bill Belichick when I talk to my soldiers as basically a person who has structured a team environment that the good of the team is what is important. I try to emphasize those same things in my life as far as a leader, being with my soldiers and being a commander over here. Boston is a great city. I know you guys all know that back there, but I will tell you, having lived 8 years of my life in foreign countries, and many of the last 27 years, aside from those 8 years, in other parts of our great country, the United States, there's not a better city in the world than Boston. And, you know, there's so many things back there that we sometimes take for granted. Jake's restaurant down on Hull, Nantasket Beach, remains one of my favorite restaurants, and I've been to restaurants all over the world. They have the best scallops. Sam Adams beer. I've tried beer from all over the world, and there's a lot of good beer out there, as we all know. But I'll tell you what, I don't think anything quite beats a Sam Adams summer lager in the summertime. That's quite nice. I've vacationed in many spots throughout the world, and I will tell you that Surfside Beach in Nantucket is still heaven for me and my family. We go there every chance we get, and someday I hope to, possibly get a piece of property down there if I can ever afford that. But, I just want to greet all of you guys back there, and I know you're called up my little page here that the Patriot Ledger have been nice enough to build for me. And as you look at these pictures, all I was trying to do was to give you some flavor for the things that we see over here as American soldiers serving our country in Iraq. There's a lot of different debates going on domestically about the utility of our presence here, but I will tell you, we are making a difference over here. And what I tell my soldiers all the time is our presence here is really not merely to help the Iraqis out, although that's pretty much what we're doing on a daily basis. But really our presence here is about trying to make the world a safer place for our children and their children someday. American soldiers throughout the history of our country have been called on to go to foreign places to defend and protect the vital national security interests of the United States. And that's exactly what we're doing here. So while we may be stationed in Iraq and some of our brothers are over in Afghanistan and we have people at other places in the world, all of what we're really trying to do is to defend the American way of life and to protect the vital security interests of our country. And that's what we think about as soldiers. We interact with Iraqis every day. We're trying to make them better. But really this is all about, for us, we have the United States Army on our left chest. That's what we are, is we're American soldiers. And so we're here as Americans trying to better our way of life as Americans. And so I'm just pleased as punch that you take the time out of your day to look at this site. And I welcome any comments you might have. And we will continue to try to update this as time goes on here. And I want you all to know how very important you are to me in my life. I am very proud of my roots on the South Shore and in Massachusetts. And it's something that no matter where I go in the world, I come back to those roots and the great people of our beloved Commonwealth. And I look forward to coming back there one day and spending some time with my friends on the South Shore and to get the chance to watch in person some of our great Boston sports teams. So with that, I'll let you go. And all I say to all of you is God bless you and thank you for your support of me and for all the soldiers and service members that are serving over here in Iraq. Thank you.